I suffer from stress, anxiety, and PTSD. And the only thing that has always helped me get out of my funk is when I create or make something. So let's go meet some healers and creatives and make some cool stuff and share some stories. Let's heal by create. Hi, we're here with Zebulon Krol III. Krol? Did I say it right? Did I say it right? What are your symptoms when you're depressed?
It's mostly just the monkey mind thing, and I just I just get really like sad. Like I just get really it's like a physical, emotional like I feel like I want to cry. Like I'm just like ugh, or like this dread kind of thing will happen. Which I've gotten a lot of good songs out of it, like, and it's helped me like tap into something that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise. Yeah. And I've definitely like gone to like really dark places or whatever that maybe a lot of people shouldn't even have to go. And like since I did, I can kind of speak to that in my music.
What do you mean by dark places?
Oh, well, just just kind of allowing myself to think that like negatively, like to see things in that way, and like especially when I was younger, like just like putting myself in like really weird situations that I probably shouldn't have, and like doing things I really
destructive
stuff? Really like illegal, destructive, like shit I should not have been. Like I was a bad kid, like I was a really bad kid, and now like having gone through that, it definitely feels like it's like my radar for it is really good. Like so if I can, like I almost feel like I can see it a mile away, and like I definitely.
So what is it? Can you define what it is? Without getting yourself into legal trouble.
It's the absence of light.
So you're dealing with anxiety. Is it coming from mostly work related or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's like, it's the thing I love the most, but it's also the thing that like causes me the most pain. Yeah. I don't think humans, like, we're not good at not knowing, like our survival, like we're not good at not knowing what's happening with our survival stuff. So like shelter and money basically is what
security.
Security is like, so yeah, our money is like how it translates now, but yeah, like us not knowing what our paycheck is and like that we're doing it this way is like psychological. Like humans aren't good at that. Like we're way better at like knowing that, like having a salary and doing it that way. And I guess that's a big, I don't know, I've like read a few things about that, and they always seem to mention that like we're terrible at not understanding what's around the corner, and because we can do that, like because we can plan ahead, or we it's like it really isn't good for us. We really like if we can avoid it, we like should at all costs, but a lot of people can't. And then again, I think that's a big part of the like risk reward of like being an entrepreneur or doing all this. And if it wasn't for music, I'd like probably be in prison or whatever. Like if I didn't find this and realize I could like I was obsessed with it, I would have been in a lot more trouble.
So you have obviously stress, anxiety, and I mean, it sounds like CPTSD.
Great. This interview is awful.
I mean, I'm not a therapist.
Come over to my studio and you can explain to me how I'm just this fucked up person.
I had a similar past too, where I've had so much incidents that like after a while it just comes overwhelming, and I'm like,
we got this shit here. Let's just do it properly.
I'm the therapist now.
Yeah, I don't know.
There we go.
It's so funny. I actually like woke up this morning thinking this. I was like, I can't fix the past, like, but I can like do my best to not fuck up today. If I can get through a whole year of like, don't drink, don't smoke, doing everything I know I ought to be doing, like just constantly reminding myself, like, wait a second, dude, like you get to do this. Like if I can at least do that for 1 year of my life, just so I know what it does.
Okay. But maybe you're putting like these expectations on yourself also that it's unrealistic. You know?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine doing that for a year. I'm like, right? I'm like,
no,
that. Do that for a year. Yeah, but then you're saying that if you do that for a year, that you think all of a sudden like it'll give you all this success and stuff.
I have no idea.
Okay,
I'm
gonna pose this question.
All I'll know is if that did anything.
Let's say that you are like have this big giant house, you have freaking multi-deal albums going and all this stuff, right? You've made it.
Okay.
Like you've made it.
Yes.
So do you think that's gonna stop?
Solve my depression? No.
Yeah.
No, I think I've heard enough stories of people like that. That's just like not the case, and that's another thing I've just noticed too. Is like anytime something good does happen, like you definitely get that hit of like this feels really good, but it's not forever.
It's almost like you're putting the carrot so far away that you can't reach it, so you could always beat yourself up.
And I think that's the whole point of it. That's what it is. The carrot on a stick is literally that. You never get to it.
Yeah. So like those tools you were saying that helped you not to go beyond that bottom level.
Oh,
what are some
of
those tools?
Okay.
That you could share with our audience?
Yeah, that's funny. That's interesting. No matter how bad this thing feels, there's going to be a point where you're gonna feel different, and it's probably not that far away. And the more I remind myself of that, the shorter that time gets. It feels super real because it's inside, and like your brain controls your perception, and when you're feeling that way, like you perceive everything as that. Having some healthy amount of like distrust for my own brain in a way.
Yeah,
like,
knowing
like
that
you're saying,
that's
like,
just crazy talking. You're like, hey, you're crazy's talking.
Yeah. So I think that was like the big first one that like got me feeling better, and then realizing how important being happy is. Making sure that I'm doing everything I can to cultivate happiness in my life. And like externally and otherwise. And the new one I'm trying to work on is making friends with all of these feelings.
Like, hey, depression, how you doing today?
Pretty much. Like, what's up, buddy? Why are you such an asshole? Let's talk this out. When I'm when I'm doing it and going super hard, and those days that do like just skip by because like I'm so into a song, like I don't even notice that the whole day's gone. Those are really like fulfilling days. That's the first thing I would say is like you have to find somewhere to put that energy, or you're like, you're gonna have a rough time.
Yeah, that's why we're making stuff.
Maybe I'll do guitar first, actually. Okay, there we go. Now we have something. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, give me whatever you got. Go for it.
I don't know. You gotta give me
Go.
a melody. Can I do what you just did?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You can sing over that. In fact, if you want to hear that, actually, that's what I'll have you do. So I do this a lot. Like we'll sing over it a few times, and then I'll cut it out, and then wherever you go from there is good too. And the other nice part is it'll record everything, so we can always go back and just grab the best parts and then start to like build it that way.
Okay. Find your light. It is inside of you. I could redo it.
Oh no, you're definitely redoing it. Can we do both?
I definitely want to do it again.
Yes, you're doing it again.
We're doing it until it's right.
Yeah, I know. Damn it.
Like that has so much juice. That's all the juice I need. And then I'm just gonna put all that juice over the whole track.